Warning, this video contains violence, graphic content, and foul language. Viewer discretion is advised. Now let's get to this smoke.
I don't care about Jay-Z.
Because, what we've done was, forever be, stamped in history.
For like 25 years straight. This is the first time he's not getting a pass. Drink champs can't get him out of this one. And neither can Charlemagne. Because, those are the guys that hold him down no matter what he does anyway.
Welcome to this episode of Smoke, presented by Daily Plug. If you're new to the channel, make sure you drop a like and subscribe, especially if you like this kind of content.
We built no time or space, right? No matter how many years I ain't seen him, the love is still there, because, what we've done was, forever be, stamped in history. Like we created something that's gonna go down forever. So it's I can only have love for Dame.
Jay-Z and Dame Dash, two names synonymous with hip-hop royalty. As Jay-Z, born Sean Carter, hustled on the streets of Brooklyn's Marcy projects. He turned to rap, his lyrical prowess undeniable. Dame Dash, a product of Harlem, possessed an innate entrepreneurial spirit. He saw music as a business, a way to build an empire. In 1995, Roc-A-Fella Records was born, a beacon of independence in an industry dominated by major labels. It was more than a record label. It was a movement. Their success seemed unstoppable, their partnership unbreakable. But behind the scenes, tensions were brewing.
Tell me about Summer Jam 2001.
Crazy. It's live. We the champions. You heard
Michael
it.
Jackson.
We live.
King of rap, the king of pop. Holla.
Turned out crazy. Big event, 20,000.
It's the Rock, you bastards.
As always, you heard? Holla.
In 2004, the news sent shockwaves through the industry. Jay-Z and Dame Dash were parting ways. Roc-A-Fella, the empire they built, was fractured. It was a bitter separation, marked by public feuds and accusations.
It's like the brand is compromised. I never thought that could ever happen where Roc-A-Fella's just not relevant. Leon's a funny dude. He's a mastermind. Brilliant, and he's not scared. I think his influence is what broke up Roc-A-Fella.
As with many public figures, Jay-Z's career has not been without its controversies and allegations. One of the most talked about aspects of his life is his relationship with the late singer Aaliyah. While the nature of their relationship has been the subject of much speculation, it's clear that they shared a close bond.
Hey, we done. You know what I'm saying? You gonna f with this man, you knew he raped my girl, you was in love with her, how could you do that? It's obviously you want me to feel away. Like, it wasn't enough money for us to do that, so I was done. I thought I was cool about it. I was like, I ain't even gonna say nothing. I'm just be out.
Jay-Z was also linked to R. Kelly through their collaborative album, The Best of Both Worlds.
How did you guys come up with the idea to do this project together?
I just say, we had the, the Fiesta remix and Not Guilty, and doing that and hearing how those two singles came out. We would always toss the idea back and forth, but it was just an idea. Like, we can do a whole album together. And we creative people, so creative people create. Just the idea of having a whole album with myself and R. Kelly was just, to see how it would come out, was just an amazing prospect. So we put it together, man. We started coming up, and here we are.
However, their professional relationship was strained by numerous controversies surrounding R. Kelly, including serious allegations of sexual misconduct. Jay-Z eventually distanced himself from R. Kelly, and their second collaborative tour ended abruptly due to these issues.
R. Kelly came out during the show and said, I want to tell New York, I love y'all, but there's people.
You don't love New York.
He said there's people.
You can't say that.
Let me tell you what happened.
I'm a little hyped.
I understand. I just want to keep everybody in the loop with what's happening. So he said, I just want to tell y'all I love New York, but there's people in the crowd that got guns on me. And so, did he say something like there's about to be a riot in here or something?
Yeah, whatever that was.
And it's not worth it.
It's foolery.
He dropped the mic and got off stage. About 5 minutes of straight black. No lights, no nothing.
So I'm in the back changing, I'm in the quick booth change. I'm gonna give you the background scene. I'm in the quick booth changing, and I'm feeling like, again, come on.
How'd you get word that did you hear him saying this, or did you know he was gonna break out?
Yeah, I heard. It was when we do the show, it has a rhythm. So I'm like, wait a minute. Like, when you feel like for a second the music didn't drop, I'm like, what's going on? I asked the guy, Randy Bazzelli. what's happening? And I look through the thing and I see him in the front of the stage, but I can't hear what he's saying. I thought he was going for the lights move again. Yo, my lights is messed up again, you know. I thought he was going for that move again. I didn't know he said something as ridiculous as someone in the crowd is pointing a gun at him. That's Madison Square Garden. That's a world class. I mean, they're tough in the garden. You can't do what you want in the garden. Yeah. It's tough.
You know, got love for the dude. You know, I mean, if he's guilty, I just hope and pray that he get help. If he's not, I wish everybody, you know what I'm saying, everybody embrace him, you know, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But our contact is just sparse.
Dame Dash and Aaliyah's connection went beyond the typical music industry relationship. They shared a deep bond, a connection that transcended the professional. They understood each other's drive and ambition. They recognized a kindred spirit in one another. Dash saw in Aaliyah a rare talent, an artist with the potential to redefine the sound and image of a generation. Aaliyah, in turn, saw in Dash a man who believed in her vision, who was committed to helping her achieve her dreams. Their connection deepened, evolving into a love that was evident to those within their inner circle.
I don't think anything that I'm about to tell you is a secret. You know, I lost my girl a couple years back, Aaliyah. She died. I wasn't expecting that. Sure. You know what I mean? Like in a plane crash.
Yeah.
Dash expressed his disgust over Jay-Z's collaboration with R. Kelly, especially considering R. Kelly's controversial past with Aaliyah. Remember, R. Kelly married Aaliyah when she was just 15 and she was Dash's ex-girlfriend. Dash confronted Jay-Z, questioning how he could work with someone who had such a murky history with Aaliyah. This wasn't just a minor disagreement. It was the final straw that led Dash to leave Roc-A-Fella Records, even though it meant significant financial sacrifice.
How did Jay respond when you confronted him about it?
You know how he is. He's like, yo, I ain't nothing to do with that.
Damn.
What I would love is for someone to ask him, like, yo, why would you still do a project with that man knowing that he f***ing Aaliyah? That should be the question. Period. It shouldn't be for me. It should be the question posed to him. You know, I don't give a f*** about nothing else, but that right there was bridge burnt. But I just was like respecting her, respecting the business, but I was I moved out of Rock. Like if y'all look at, like I left Roc-A-Fella. It wasn't that I got kicked out of Roc-A-Fella, I left Roc-A-Fella. You understand what I'm saying? The option was there for me to stay. I did not want no parts of it. I was done. I left Rockware. Think about it, bro. I said, f all the money, f all this shit. I'm out. Now think about, a lot of men would not have made that choice. But any real man would have to make that choice. I was left no choice. He gave me an offer I could not refuse. Like, we done.
He chose principles over money. Jay-Z allegedly downplayed his involvement with R. Kelly, claiming he had nothing to do with the Aaliyah situation.
Or any of that. I kind of met her as, like, I didn't even know it was Aaliyah when I saw her. I was like, who the f is that? She just looked mad good. That you know that picture that everybody puts up and it's like a Puff's party and we're all on the bed and all that other shit, pause. But like the big pictures, that's the night that we made it happen. So that's where I left, and that's where my life changed dramatically. Yeah, that day, that's when it happened. I was, like I said, me and homeboy was both getting at her. It was like one of us is gonna win, and I won.
So Jay, he was trying to get at it too.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Dash wasn't buying it. This internal conflict was a nail in the coffin for their partnership. And let's not forget the financial and legal turmoil that followed. Dash had to sell his share of Reasonable Doubt for $1 million just to cover back taxes, lawsuits, and child support.
Fuck your shit up, you pay them, and then you don't know you'll be a young person in the music or any kind of industry. You have no idea. They take everything you got. They don't pay the taxes. You pay them to do the right thing. And then they take advantage of that, and when you have no more left, they break out. And there's no accountability for the advice they give you or the misrepresentations. These lawyers, like Donald Suarez, did not care that I haven't seen my son in 6 years because, they want to get my interest in Rachel Roy. and that's crazy. And neither did Joe Tate, neither did Danny Ainge.
Meanwhile, Jay-Z is battling allegations of sexually assaulting a 13-year-old at a Diddy party back in 2000, a claim he denies.
A federal judge has ruled the woman alleging she was raped by Jay-Z and Sean Diddy Combs can remain anonymous. The woman says both men raped her at a party when she was 13 years old. Jay-Z's legal team had fought to get the case dismissed, arguing his accuser should have to reveal her name, but the judge disagreed.
A tangled web of relationships, accusations, and broken partnerships. The fallout between Dame Dash and Jay-Z over R. Kelly is a vivid reminder of how personal convictions can clash with business decisions, leaving deep scars in their wake.